Hello everybody, it's SoberBartender. Welcome back to the VintageCraft server. Oh, this is a funny animation. No, okay, so we are doing another huge project. So my idea now, which I've done pitch to the server and people seem interested in and willing to help a lot, is to make like a PvP battle royale game inside of vanilla Minecraft. So kind of like a UHC, but within a controlled. Um, this is gonna be a 200 by 150 area. So I'm gonna have like a 8 block high wall, so you can't get out. There will be themes everywhere, so this whole landscape will change and will be it'll be a bunch of themes, kind of like a Fortnite map or something along those lines. And there will be a underground tunnel system that will kind of get you lost, and then you'll pop up and you'll be stationed randomly around the map. There will be like loot boxes everywhere with like a bow in it. Some will have like a arrow in it or something like that. So you want to collect loot boxes and kill each other off as fast as possible. I think I'm gonna do a glass across the top so you can look down at the spectators, kind of like in the PvP arena. It's gonna be a huge project, probably like 100 hours, and I already have people helping me clear out the land and knock some of this down. But just wanted to kind of explain what I was gonna do and look forward to a bunch of episodes of building this battle royale arena. And I need name ideas. Leave name ideas down below because I don't have a name for this yet, and I don't want to call it nothing like the arena is. All right, I'll give y'all progress updates. Okay, so it's been, I don't know, 2 hours ish, and I'm just gonna show you what I've done so far. Boom. Okay, so this is obviously atrocious. Just a big 12-foot high wall, plain bricks, and yes, it looks bad. I know it's just a big wall in the middle of a survival world, right next to somebody's base. I think this base is from the beginning of the server. I don't think it's been touched since, so they might be like AFK now. I think they're AFK. This guy's still here, but he gave me the okay to build this because I promised him a really nice, cool arena thing here. Our arena from the PvP contest PvP event is right here. This is what the outside looks like. It's just a big, ugly brick square as well. This might be AFK as well. I haven't seen this person in a long time. And there's some people on the back side of this maze, so they're not gonna see this. And then my base is right there. They literally built this frame in like the first week of the game and haven't done anything, so I think they're gone. So this is just kind of out here in the open. Yeah. So 12 blocks high. This is this top cobble thing. It's just kind of the framework of how big it's gonna be. I believe it's 250 by 225 or 300 by 250. It might be 300 by 250. That makes more sense because I believe this was the original 2, and then it went. Oh, okay, so it went 225 blocks, so it's 250 altogether. And then so this way would be 200. So it's quite big. So this one wall is a 12 high by 200. I did about, I don't know, 40 that way again. Put down quite a bit of blocks. And obviously I'm less than a quarter done, and I've used 2 double chests already, full of stone for that. It's a big project, and I need help, so somebody tell me down below whether this needs to be like leveled off all the way around, because I want to put a glass roof on top. I mean, I could just like take this height and put a glass roof across the top, and that way people can run or fly around like this to get different vantage points of the battles going on below. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. I might literally just glass this off and be a floating glass, maybe build like a structure support around it so it looks like it's not just floating, but maybe like tarped over. I don't know, we'll figure that out later. I've got probably 100 more hours of putting into this. All this was trees. I paid somebody to come help me cut down this forest up to here, and we'll plant trees, cover up holes. There won't be any underground, it'll just be all above ground. Let me sleep real fast, and I will update you on what the rest of my idea is. Okay, so here's kind of what I'm thinking. I grabbed this land because there's different landscapes. You know, we got like a forest, got a river, sand, which, okay, I've done a lot of terraforming, like hours of terraforming. Kind of turned this into like a beach setting, kind of just push this back. Did it there as well. Probably would do it there also. Okay, this was a mountain. You can't really see it on Optifine one, but like this mountain went up about right here. So all this was a mountain that's why the beacon's over there. I leveled out the mountain. This mesa goes about 50 blocks high, and I leveled out the mesa from like here all like I'll knock down probably 30-40 blocks to make this a manageable thing. Like I don't want people going 50 blocks high and just kind of sitting up there and having a high point advantage. But you know, this 10 block gradient is fine because there will be bows and all that. So this wall is gonna cap out here. I think what I'm gonna have here is a Western style build. Since it's a mesa, have maybe like a building come out here and have like a saloon, a pub, you know, just like little Western type stuff on this flat hill, and then I'll build up the hill around it. And these are all early ideas that will change. But yeah, I think I want to build like a Western thing here. We'll have like maybe a POI, a point of interest, where people wanna get to, because there'll be a lot of chests. Will be like any good battle royale map will have multiple points of interest. So like, let me get up here real fast. All right, so you want places that people want to visit, so there's a lot of fighting. So you put heavy loot there. You make the loot maybe a little bit better, so you'll get a power 1 bow instead of a regular bow or something like that. So maybe this will be a nice POI. It'll be like a taller build with multiple layers, something like that. This will have the Western style saloon setup. It'll be loaded with loot because this is a big POI, so you'll want multiple people to get there. I'm thinking a big, like this is a lot of flat ground. That's the highest point of the map. So I'm thinking a huge watchtower. Not a watchtower, but just some kind of big, like Fortnite. There's a tower in the top right corner. I'm drawing a blank on the name, sorry. But there's a big tower, and I'm thinking something like that, where you climb up to the top. You're kind of vulnerable to people who shoot you off, but the top loot is going to be, you know, definitely worth it. The beach, I'll build like maybe like a boat dock, and the boat dock will have, you know, maybe some underwater loot, something like that. Don't know what's going on here, but I think I'm gonna get with the server, since people are pretty active still, and have them come build maybe their style houses, maybe like a steampunk feel back towards the mountainside or something. Like just have different styles going on throughout the map. And there's a big lake, so, or a big river as well. So that would be a thing. I'm gonna get with Cobble Addict. He's really good at redstone. So I think the way we're gonna set this up is, let me see if I can get a little demonstration going for y'all. Okay, so kind of the gist of it will be, there will be 9 shulker boxes in this is a dropper, so like in a dispenser. Yeah, it'll be a dispenser facing, you know, it'll be down in the ground facing up, so it's underground, like right here. So that'd be your dispenser facing up, and what it will do is when you give a dispenser a pulse, it'll spit it onto the ground as a shulker box. So I guess this will be a better representation. So you'll give it a power, and it'll spit out like this. So now you got a shulker box sitting out in the land. So now this is going. So your dispenser's below it. Shulker box will be on top. And as long as the dispenser, you know, has like 9 shulker boxes in it with different loot. So, you know, this one will have a bow and some arrows and a couple pieces of food, a sword, a shield, food, whatever. So you got 9 different loots. All about the same like rarity, because I'll have different tiers of like a red box, a gold box, blue box, whatever. So there'll be different tiers of loot inside the dispensers. What I'm thinking is going to be like a control tower for like the game host, which will probably be me the first couple games, but it'll be like a booth up there with like buttons for me to press to kind of trigger different things in the game, kind of like a Hunger Games feel where press a button, the game will get started. So underground will be a bunch of redstone. There'll be a bunch of these dispensers. Every like I don't know, I'm probably thinking 40 dispensers with 9 shulker boxes, maybe like 5 shulker boxes in each. So we're looking at, I don't know, 200 plus shulker boxes full of different loots all throughout the map. And I'll press one button in this control tower here, just like press the button, it'll trigger all the redstone. 10 seconds later, all the shulker boxes are in place and ready to go, and everything's random. So if I did want to play, I could just go into the arena as well, and there won't be no advantage to me knowing what's in the loot. So this randomizes it so everybody could play, because I would love to play if I get a bunch of people on the server to play, like Beef and the rest of the community. So I think that's gonna be my idea for the randomness of the shulker boxes. So I think that's how. God, there's a lot of chat going on there. So I think that's how the randomizing is gonna work. It's gonna be a ton of redstone underneath the ground. It's gonna take a ton of knowledge, which I think that's where Cobble Addict comes in. He's been featured on Mumbo Jumbo and all that, so he knows his redstone. Pretty sure he can whip it up in no problem. To where I could do it would just take me a little time. The way we're gonna randomize the characters, because in Battle Royale, oh, that's got triggered. Battle Royale, there's an airplane that flies across. You jump out and you land places. Nah, nobody's gonna have elytras. Never mind. I was about to say I could build a flying machine that literally just flies from there to there, and then people could jump off when they want. But I think you'd take too much fall damage, and hunger is gonna be a big part of this game, because you're not gonna have much food. You're gonna have nothing on you when you start. You're gonna be just like literally nothing, and food will only come out of chests. So you'll be able to starve quite easily. And in my sense, it will be the gas that closes in on a battle royale game. So like the gas moves everybody to a central point, so the game ends at a relative pace, kind of like border walls closing in. So I think hunger will be the final factor, where it's kind of like the last circle in Fortnite, where if you have the most heals, that you can kind of win the game. I think that's where hunger is gonna come in. Oh, so underground. I think this is where we're gonna do the randomizer thing. Underground, there will be. So like my YouTube room in the arena, we'll have a basic YouTube room, probably in the middle of the map, and I'll have people like zigzag to the middle, so they'll kind of lose sense of direction. And then I'll say go, run to your spot. And underneath the ground, 15 blocks down or whatever, there will be. It's like YouTube room is here. Alright, so we're all in the YouTube room talking, explaining the game rules. And then when you come out of the doors, there'll be like tunnels in all the directions. And then from each of those tunnels, we'll have more tunnels, and they'll kind of maze you around, whatever. So when you pick a tunnel, so like not one of the main 4, but as you pick the next tunnel, there'll be a pressure plate. You'll walk over it, the door will shut behind you, and now that tunnel is now like closed off for anybody else, so nobody else can spawn in your spot. Oops. Yeah, so nobody else could like spawn in your spot. So there's gonna be like just a maze of 40, 50 different routes to take. I kind of want to maze it around so nobody gets an advantage of playing multiple times and being like, oh, this was a great spawn or whatever. And with the door shutting behind you, we'll let somebody know, that path is closed. So I think the bottom's going to be a big maze. You're going to pick a path. You'll come up, I don't know, what is this, Y64? So say like, you'll be Y52 or whatever. You'll be 10 blocks down. And then maybe have like a boat elevator above you, and the host will count down, 3, 2, 1, and then you'll like double click up the boats to get on land. You'll spawn, bang, and now you go. Yeah, there's a lot to figure out. These are all just like rough ideas of me overthinking while I'm trying to go to bed and stuff. But please, if you have any suggestions to how to randomize players in the arena better, if you have any ideas how to randomize the loot better, please leave in the comments below. Oh, also real fast before I end this video, so I won't put that glass roof across the top so everybody can run around. Just rough numbers, it's gonna take over 50,000 glass to place over the top, and that's just a solid platform of glass. I think I want to do, oh, that's what I could do. So I want to do glass on top of this, just so you can see outside, so you're not literally boxed in. And I think maybe I'll even out the glass to like a one layer here, or maybe just even it out on these dead spots. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll just use the glass to even out, and then the top will be flat. But just the roof, it takes over 50,000 glass, which is roughly 14 and a half double chests full of glass. I did get donated a lot of glass. I think the purple ones are from Dr. Whoops. It's roughly 9 double chests of glass. I got a few from Abigail, and I have a few in my little smelter back here. I think some more people are willing to help, but I probably need about 4 more double chests for the roof alone, and then whatever, these stacks come up to. With, it's a lot of glass, but I got a lot of help from people right now. I mean, like, literally donated me all this. All I did was pay them back for the shulker shells, which I have plenty of. I'm gonna have to hire people to help lay this glass. And I think we're dyeing all the glass into a light gray or white. Yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of dye, which I have a bone for, it's fine. Sorry for kind of taking a little break from making videos. I did a UHC, which is going on now. If you haven't checked them out, go ahead and check them out. Pretty good. I think you'll like the communication between me and Floozemaker. Worked really well together. People who are watching the videos is actually enjoying them. So go ahead and check them out. I know I can't post it in our Discord, so it's not getting many views, but yeah, check it out if you like UHCs and if you like Floozemaker. Really enjoyed being a teammate with him. And I think we're on episode 3 by the time this gets posted, so you're not far behind to catch up. 7 episodes. Yeah, go check that out. Let me know how I can make randomizing players better, how to randomize loot better, and I will give y'all more videos as I progress in this arena. Thank y'all for watching. Until next time.